Within soft skills, we have developed some advanced soft skills for the all people, not only for students, not only for executives, all people working in any arena. These advanced soft skills will help them realize their real potential in them. Hard skills are academic skills, your subjects and degrees. Soft skills are people skills. Soft skills are non-academic skills. Besides hard skills, the students have to acquire soft skills that I already told you in 130 lectures. The students have to acquire soft skills and hard skills too to get a good job. Some advanced soft skills I am dealing with in these episodes. Of course, these are all lectures I delivered in various universities, colleges and companies. Soft skills study has become a must for all the students and general public at large today. How is your level of mental fitness? High, medium or low? No matter, whichever it is. You have to do the brain exercises for mental fitness. Exercises are to be equally done both for body and brain, as these are the only two parts in the human structure. I believe if you exercise your brain well to concentrate, to reason, to visualize, to imagine, to make decisions, to solve problems, and to think clearly and creatively. I feel some people say during my seminars that their mental performance is exceptional. Others say they occasionally think of new things and challenge their thinking muscles. And a few other people say they need a real mental workout. However, if you feel you are mentally out of shape, then cheer up by taking time to work your mental muscles. Though you feel it, you need to exercise your mind to keep it in top shape. When your mind felt like a bowl of vanilla pudding and your attention span seemed to be getting shorter, you need to exercise your brain in a mind gym, mental gymnasium. When your ideas are increasingly mediocre and feel distracted and preoccupied, enter the mental gym. If you think about the same old things in same old ways, think of mental gym. Fully prepared to go for mental fitness? Open the door of the mental gym and go in. Generally, the fitness coordinator in the mental gym will be an animated fellow with a sparkle in his eyes. Of course, human persons also can act as mental fitness coordinators. When you explain that you don't seem to have the mental energy and flexibility you need to have, he will think for a moment and then ask you several questions like the ones I speak now. 1. Have you really challenged your mind lately? What kind of food do you feed to your mind? Have you been learning anything new? How often do you do nothing and relax? For these questions, you will be answering to him like, well, I read a newspaper every now and then. You see, I don't have the time, etc. Type of answers you used to give. The conversation goes on like this for a while. The coordinator further asks you about paying attention to everyday things, about searching for problems and opportunities, about pursuing long-term goals, etc. Finally, you will ask him, Where do I stand? Then he will announce, you are mentally out of shape. Your mind is like your body. If it doesn't get the exercise it needs, it becomes stiff and weak. If your brain sits idly, your mental muscles become sluggish. This lack of conditioning can lead to hardening the brain cells, poor circulation of ideas, gain in mental flap, boredom, excessive tension, and worst of all, mental constipation. People get mentally out of shape when they stop challenging their minds. This happens when you become mentally complacent and opt for quick fix solutions. Some people are strong at designing bridges and making good business decisions, but weak at searching out creative ideas or organizing their time or telling an anecdote or relaxing their minds. They use their brain well in some ways but not in others. When they don't play around with new possibilities, they become mentally rigid. A healthy mind is able to move in different ways. To be at your best, you need to give a well-rounded workout to your brain. You are astonished at it, but it has a sense and is simple. Don't let some of your mental muscles sit idly. Don't use them in the same old ways. It is not too late. You can still get fit. By everyday circumstances, we can flex and stretch our mental muscles. You need to pay a visit to mental gym if you have the symptoms I have already discussed. Mental gym is a spacious, brightly lit hall which can accommodate even 1000 candidates. On the walls, various anatomical illustrations of mental muscles like reasoning muscles, concentration muscles, visualization muscles, along with techniques to exercise them are to be portrayed. Several exercise stations are to be scattered throughout the hall. At each station, people get engaged in different activities like talking, drawing, writing, laughing, and concentrating. You move from one station to the next to exercise different parts of your mind. It takes time, patience, and determination to eliminate old habits and replace them with new habits. The amount of energy you put into improving your thinking will pay you back with improved creativity and productivity. You are to embark on a long, invigorating adventure for mental jogging, powerlifting, and stretching. When should you challenge and improve your mind? Right now, start now. Of course, with a smile is the reply from me.